Welcome back to day 4 of Vlogmas. So yesterday I made a big mistake. I kept calling the second bubble tea place by the name of the place I was planning to go to. They were two really close to each other and I mistakenly thought I was at that one. I was not. So it was still very good. But I am going to go to the proper one today, and then I just found out there's one in Central Station, so I'm gonna go to that, and then we're gonna do some unboxing today. Super excited, so join me. Will you also subscribe if you haven't already? Hit the notification bell so you know when all the videos go live, and hit the like thumb if you like it. Someone's got glue vine already set up, but let's be honest, it should be homemade. Check this place out. I have to say, I don't usually come down these streets. That's so cool. There are a ton of little streets in Amsterdam. Definitely walk down them. If you don't see people down them, walk down them because there's always something more to see and shops to go into, cafes to visit. It's definitely worth like getting off the busy path for a little bit. More construction. The thing about an old city is it always needs a little work. Seriously, love these streets. So freaking happy that I live here. I don't get out much, obviously, during the pandemic, but I should get out more when it's not the pandemic. And I found the bubble tea place. It's very obvious when you come this way. So this is the one I was saying was very Instagrammable. You can kind of see why. Got our boba. The thing is, I'm not gonna try it here because it's just too much of a hassle. So we'll try it at Central Station when we get the other boba tea. You know what? It is a lovely day in December. I'm gonna walk to Central Station. I would have just taken the metro, but I have to walk to the metro and then get off at Central Station. And I figure, get some exercise. Inside too much, right? Question for you, what's your favorite form of exercise? So I've been doing more like dance type stuff, and I like yoga, but traditional exercise to me, going to the gym, no, not gonna happen. Can you see those lights? How gorgeous. It's also obviously a popular place for photo shoots. All right, since we're down here, so the MAGNA PLAZA is now a shopping center. I forget what it used to be. I wanted to say it was a post office, but I can't be sure. I'll leave it up here if I'm wrong. And then this is the Nieuwe Kerk, the new church. It's not new, it's very old. But it's newer than the old church, the Oude Kerk, which is in the red light district. You know it's massive delivery season. UPS, GLS, all around here. The local post office, I think that might be their van, but they have been renting, a lot of these agencies have been renting vans for delivery during the Christmas season. The Ink Hotel, great restaurant, great bar, great brunch. I even stayed in the hotel. I'll leave the link down below for our hotel night video so you can see the rooms. Super great, and yeah, it's on this main stretch. So basically, there's a tram stop right there, and then this street takes you right to Central Station. Made it to Central. How beautiful is this building? It's one of my favorites. Then over here, you have the St. Nicholas Kerk. This is the Amstel Passage. So, to get from the front to the back of Central Station, there will be a bunch of corridors. Most of them are if you are taking a train, so you have to check in. There are 2 Amstel Passage, and I think, what's the other one? I forget what the other one's called. But that one has more of like the chains and stuff like that. So if you come here and you want to walk through, have a little shopping, come to the Amstel Passage. It's great. Pretty empty in here. The views of Amsterdam Nord, where I live. And then you have the Amsterdam store, which is great for souvenirs because they actually have a lot of like local stuff. The other hallway is called the I Passage. It's right there. Makes sense. The Amsterdam store, they have a lot of really good stuff that isn't cheap, isn't mass produced. Mostly made by local artists and stuff like that, or just local companies. I love it. I bought stuff there. Okay, picked up one more bubble tea to take home. We're not gonna try it here because everything's sealed so nicely. So we're just gonna try it at home. Sorry to disappoint. But this place, Kyoto Sushi, is a great place to eat in Central Station. And they have like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Not a buffet, but like service style. And it's actually really, really good. I've taken friends here and they're shocked at how good it is. So I'm really excited, and I got some dumplings for lunch because I'm obsessing about Asian food right now. All right, I'm home, I'm warm. It actually wasn't that cold out today. Okay, so we are going to try the one that's actually from So Tea. And that is this one. So this is, and I have my cheat sheet because they have takeaway menus, which is really nice. This is, and I'm gonna bleep myself. Resting Bee Face Black Sugar Milk Tea. It's Okinawa sugar milk tea with tapioca pearl. Okay, so yesterday, if you watched that video, you know that like some do brown sugar milk and some do brown sugar milk tea. I like the milk tea. I think it's a lighter version. It tastes great. I asked her today, actually, I was like, why do some do it with tea and some don't? And she said her understanding is that some people just don't think that it goes together, the tea and the milk, which seems very strange to me. And they also call theirs black sugar milk tea. So let's give it a try. The other thing is that I couldn't decide if I wanted hot or cold. So she left it at room temperature for me. I mean, that's what we agreed on, so that I could bring it home and try it. So it's like super light and not as sweet as some of the other ones were, which I really like. So I've never made any alterations to any of these orders because I always like to see what they just give you as a base. So this place I had never heard of until today. But just giving it a good mix. That is super flavorful. So I have to cheat. I took a picture of what it is on my phone. So this is called Tiger Milk. So this is not a milk tea. They use Dutch Farmers whole milk, boba with brown sugar, that's braised in brown sugar, and topped with a cream top. So remember how yesterday I had the one with the cream cheese on top? I think the cream top really works very nicely here. And it's still light. I don't know, like it's still light even though it's full milk. It's so delicious though. And this is in Central Station. So it's on the back side like I showed you. This is really good. They're both really good. Everything that I've had today and yesterday have been amazing. Oh, I'm so glad I went back and got the right bubble tea. All right, so who's ready for some unboxing? Okay, I actually took a break for a second because I wanted Sean to try them. And he still likes the milk tea versus the milk. And we also both decided that we really like the cold. What I'm gonna do is I am going to show you what we've gotten so far. And I wanna talk about Netflix Christmas movies. So if you've gotten this far in the video, thank you. Let me know down below which is your favorite Netflix Christmas movie. And if you don't have Netflix or you just don't watch Netflix Christmas movies, what your all-time favorite Christmas movie is before we get into it. And I'll respond to everybody who comments on the video today. The first thing, so I've opened everything, but I haven't opened everything because I wanna open it with you. This first one I ordered for a very specific reason. And I'll do the manual close up again. You see that? So basically we've been getting a lot of people at the door for fundraisers, for changing our whatever company, and it's been really frustrating. So this little sign is supposed to basically just tell them don't, but we'll see if it works. Okay, so this is an ASOS bag. Woo. Oh, it sucks back. So here are my socks. It's a set of 2. They're very simple. These have a little Christmas tree on them and are green. These have a little star and they're red. Cute, right? Here are my PJs. Cool pattern for winter, right? Ooh, they're soft. What do you think? I love it. I like the winter pattern. Here, look, take a little closer look. So you have like the snowflake and the fox and the trees and really cool pattern. I'm really excited about this. Okay, so first of all, like none of this is sponsored or anything, but this is a treat for myself. I love Peak Design so much. I'm looking at my Peak Design bag that I use now. So I have a tote bag, and I'll leave the video link down below and maybe up here. So you can watch my camera bag video and you can see like everything that goes into it. And then I have a smaller one, and that was my first camera bag. So I'll also leave a link down below for if you want to watch that video. And I have just gotten this one because after you use equipment for so long and you go on different types of trips, you start to understand like what you actually want out of a bag. So without further ado, oh good, no ornament broke that time. My first Peak Design bag was a 5-liter sling. This is the 6-liter sling. And you might be like, what the heck's the point of 1 liter? Well, it's not just about the liter. This also comes with straps for you to tie down your tripod. And I use and absolutely freaking love my Peak Design tripod. My camera is sitting on it right now. So this is better designed for what I actually carry. And so I can carry my tripod with this, and also it gives an extra liter, because what I found with the 5-liter is when I put stuff inside, there's just almost not enough room to put like my wallet, my lipstick in it as well. So this is just like that little bit extra. And I'm not gonna give you a tour of the bag right now, that might be another video, but these little things right here, you probably can't see that. Here, get closer. These little things right here, it's perfect for putting the Peak Design capture clip, which I've been really wanting. I was inspired by Eric and Allison, The Endless Adventure, and basically he has it on his belt, but what happens when I'm on a trip and I'm carrying this, there's times when I don't want it around my neck for whatever reason. And so being able to just clip it to this is really nice. And it already has the base to it because it sits on the tripod. So it's a whole ecosystem. And this is what it looks like. So my camera would clip into this right here, and then the back side would go on the bag. So yeah, you'll probably see this in another video. That's what we got today. But now I wanna talk Christmas movies. Okay, so I have my Netflix on right now. I don't know that I can show it to you, so we're just gonna talk. Netflix Christmas movies. I think I started this like 2 years ago. My favorite, I have to say, is probably A Christmas Prince. I don't know why, though I do love the actress. She is the same girl from iZombie. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. But then they had the Royal Wedding, the Royal Baby. I love them all. I think the storyline is really sweet. The characters and the dynamic in between the characters. Oh, and the Vanessa Hudgens movies, like, oh, I love them. The Princess Switch, yeah. Hands up if you like Princess Switch. I just thought it was so funny. Like, there's so many things I feel like are wrong actually about switching with somebody, but, and then of course Switched Again was just released this year. What else? What else we got? A Cinderella Story Christmas Wish. It's very cheesy, and it's more of a teenager thing, but it is so cute. I mean, you just can't say no. My Christmas Inn, I just watched this like 2 nights ago. This is Tia Mowry, and the funniest thing about this movie is that her parents from Sister were her parents in this movie, and I just thought that was so cool. I loved Sister growing up. So that was just really fun. Christmas Wonderland, it has Miley Cyrus's best friend from Hannah Montana's show, and she is the star of this movie, and Emily Osment is her name. And it is super corny, and it's exactly what you expect from a Hallmark movie, but it is, I don't know, it just feels good. I watched the series Merry Happy Whatever. Honestly, could take it or leave it. What else we got? Christmas with a View. I think I watched that last year. Honestly, I don't remember it, but again, it was a typical Hallmark movie kind of thing. What else you got? Christmas Wedding Planner. I feel the same way. I don't know, it's just I didn't jive with it for some reason. Operation Christmas Drop is on my list to watch. Jingle Jangle is on my list to watch. I kind of didn't want to get ahead of myself in the movies. So I want to know, what have I not said that you recommend? It can be on Netflix, it could be Disney Plus I also have, or Amazon Prime, but I have the German version of Prime. Well, I also have the Dutch version of Netflix, so I'm not really sure if they'll always be the same thing. My friend Brittany, who lives in Texas, she was recommending me stuff and I was like, I don't have that. Dash and Lily, that's on my list. Oh, the Christmas Chronicles, yes, 1 and 2. Okay, well, I think that is it for today. Tomorrow, we are gonna talk a little bit about Santa Claus and what that is. If you have stayed this long in the video, thank you. Leave a Christmas tree emoji in the comment down below, and I'll give you a virtual hug, which is basically, I guess, asterisk hug in the middle. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Thanks again, and I'll see you tomorrow.